Hello little friends, I'm Alice. Thank you so much for watching. Today I want to show you a planner. But before we get into the video, I do have to mention that I am now officially one of the PR members for the European shop Myindieco. It is run by Tia, and she was looking for PR members because she is now the first official seller in Europe for the Jibun Techos. So I am a PR member, so this was sent to me for free for reviewing purposes, but mainly to share the love for the Jibun Techo and to also share how I use it. And yeah, just to spread some love about this planner, because not a lot of people actually use this in Europe, I think, but I'm so glad really that a European shop is stocking them, and I'm even more thrilled to be able to be a PR member, to try this out and to share or to spread the joy on how I use it. So as I said, this set was sent to me for free, but I'm not paid to do this video. I'm not paid to say anything at all, and everything that I say will be my honest opinion. I will tell you what I like, what I don't like, and yeah. So this is the B6 Slim size. It is the Jibun Techo, and I have the business version, which means that it is a little bit more sleek and clean. It doesn't have all the colors inside, and it's, I guess, more work appropriate. And so I really like it, and the cover is really nice because it has this, it is PVC, and it's kind of, it tries to have the feeling of like faux leather or something. My camera won't focus, so but yeah, it has slightly some texture to it, so it's just really soft to the touch, and it's super dirty because I had it in my backpack. I actually bring this outside because it's really small and really lightweight. If you look at the size comparison to my traveler's notebook, it is a tiny bit wider and also quite a bit shorter. I think I tried to measure it, and the notebook itself is only by half a centimeter wider or something, but it is quite a little bit shorter. But it is quite a comfortable size. It's very lightweight, especially because of this plastic cover. So I do put this in my bag and just bring it outside with me. It does also have a front pocket, which is so nice because I use this to store my pens. So I usually just put my pens in here like this, and then I put it in my bag. It does come with a pen loop on here, which is super big, so it actually fits a Coletto, and not a lot of pens do that, so you could fit the Coletto inside. It's still super flat because I never use it. Like I said, I like to use the front part, but you could fit it in like this, so it fits very comfortably. But yeah, I like the front pocket just because it's more secure. My pens don't swing around in the bag. Okay, let's get into the planner. I'm so excited about this. I really like this. Oh, and also I have this now for 1 week, which is definitely not enough to tell you everything about the planner in depth and stuff like that, but I think 1 week is enough to tell you whether or not I like it and how I intend to use it, and then you can also see how my use of it has changed over the weeks. So yeah, the cover itself, like I said, is made out of PVC. You slip it in here like this, and then you have 3 card slots or card pockets. In the back you have a slit like this. So I never use these, but you could slip a card in here, and then the pen loop. For the planner itself, I have the 2018 version, of course, right now. The new version for 2019 will come out in the beginning of fall, so around September, October. And yeah, you have a list on how to use it, and it has so many things to track. I will try and do this very quickly just to give you guys an overview. This is really cute. It has a mock-up page on how, like, just example on how it can be used, which is so neat and so clean. You do have the yearly overviews, another full year overview. Might be nice for dates, like birthdays or holidays. I never use these kind of things because I have my Google Calendar. It has a lot of charts, money plans. This is really cool because you know the fear when you have of new planners and you don't want to ruin them. So it kind of has like a tryout spread for you in the beginning, that you can just try out pens or how you want to use things, so you can just have a go on it without fearing of ruining your planner, which is kind of cool. I didn't use this though because I just went in. I didn't want to use that. It has a Japan map. And then favorite phrases, recommendation lists, a lot of lists, a lot of things to track, which I don't use because I'm not really the lists. I do like lists, but I don't really track that many things. And I do like these though. So I've been thinking of beginning to track a few things just to develop good habits. Maybe I will do that. I am not sure though yet, so we will see on how I'm gonna use these. Yeah, but this is quite nice. You do have it for every single month, and then you have your monthly overview. And I feel like this reminds very much of the Hobonichi with its really clean and simple look, and I do like this a lot. So far, I have only used it for writing down when I upload videos, but because June was so busy for me, you guys haven't been getting any videos from me, but it will get better. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, you do get 2 bookmarks in different colors. So one is dark blue and the other one is red, which I really like because then you can easily separate them and have them for different uses. So a lot of monthly pages, and it's really cute. You actually have like a mood tracker besides your days, which is kind of cute. I don't know, I wouldn't be able to track that, just every day tracking my mood like that. And then for the weekly pages, just to quickly tell you guys what's on here. You can circle in the weather, and then you have some moon phases, which is really cute, and then some space here. Most people use this to write like the weather, how hot it was and stuff like that. And for the timeline, you can see some of the circles are dark, some of the circles are lighter. That's because the darker circles are when it's dark outside, and then for the white circles, it's when the sun's actually out. Which is of course for Japan, so it isn't that useful here in Europe, but it's still kind of cool to see. And you do have the day separated into 4 grids. It's very faint, but you can see it. And so you just have your morning or your night time, your morning, your afternoon, and your evening. In the bottom, you do have really cute, really small mood tracker, and then some space to write what you had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I actually use this. This is really cute. And then the whole sidebar, you do have checkboxes for to-dos and a monthly overview. So that would be a glance of the weekly. You can see it pretty much has everything that you want to track. And the way that I use it, let me show you guys. This is, wait, nope. This is the week that I have had it now. And it has worked out really well. I actually do like this planner a lot. I've had the Travis Notebook weekly before. Wait, let me get it. Sorry, I should have been better prepared. But this is the weekly for the Travis Notebook. And you can see that with the Travis Notebook, your day starts at 7 o'clock and then it only goes up until 23, which is not the full day. But with the Jibun Techo, you actually have all 24 hours marked out for you, which is really nice if you really want to track everything about yourself. And someone on Instagram asked me, so I thought I'd mention here as well, the width of one of the days in the Travis Notebook is actually it's almost 2.7 centimeters, and on the Jibun Techo is 2.6, so it's almost the same width. And that's quite nice. So if you're used to this thing, like the width from the Travis Notebook, the B6 Slim might be nice for you. If you want it to be a little bit broader and also taller, so everything's not as squished up, there is a A5 Slim version, which might be nice because you have a lot more space to write on. For me, I'm not sure. I guess I would like to try, but then again, this is really lightweight and I really like this. So I just wanted to quickly share the difference on how it will look. I do definitely prefer this a lot more. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you have everything already marked out for you. I'm kind of lazy. I already said I'm not the tracking kind of person, so if I were to track something, I feel like it has to be marked out for me already. I don't know. So yeah, I did track the weather for the first time ever, and it was so fun. I don't know why, it's kind of fun looking back and to see how the weather was. It kind of sucked the last 3 days. I like to mark in how much I slept, so I'll mark in when I got up, when I went to bed, and you can see my colors are not very coordinating. It's all over the place because I was trying out stuff, what works better, what doesn't. And so yeah, my sleeping schedule is very messed up, so it was nice to do that because it just helped me to realize I need to get back on a proper sleeping schedule. I do kind of color code. Red is for when I have an appointment, when there's somewhere I need to be, and blue, everything in blue is when I studied. So what I really like about this planner is because it helped me hold myself accountable. I had an exam, and so I had to study a lot. And usually when I have a planner, I just write down study. But just writing down study kind of feels like I'm lying. So I don't know why. It's just with this, instead of just writing studying all the way, I actually wrote down which chapters I studied. So that helped me to see how much time I took for one chapter, or at least what I did at that time. When I say I studied, and looking back, I really did study on those days because I got a lot of things done. And then just in black, I just write out different things that I did. And especially this was nice because in this week I had absolutely no time to journal at all, and I have to write down things to remember what I did. So just writing down what I've done helped me to... I was actually catching up on my journaling yesterday evening. So looking back on this and just having it lay open like that really helped me to go back on my journaling. And one of the features I really like about this journal, you can see it lies completely flat. It does not do this kind of action. It does lie completely flat, so most of the time this just lies open like that on my desk, and whatever I'm doing right now I just jot it in. And that also reminds me to go back to studying, because sometimes I waste too much time on social media, and then seeing this and then having to write it down wasted my time. Does not feel good. So I'd rather do something active like texting friends or maybe journaling and stuff like that. Just being creative and actually doing something. So that's nice. I can give you an example of what I did on Tuesday. I do have my to-dos at the top here. I try to move them down to the bottom, which is nonsense because then I don't look at them. So move them back up to the top. So I do use kind of like the nighttime as my to-dos. I woke up on 7:30, which is quite good actually, but then I wasted time in bed. I watched day 6 videos, had breakfast, I steamed my face because my nose was runny. I went to the bank, I shipped some orders, and then I only studied for about 1.5 hours. I had lunch, then we had repairs. So someone came over for repairs, and then I studied some more, took a nap, we had dinner, and then I don't know what I did in the evening because I didn't mark it out. Probably studied, probably didn't, and just waste time, I don't know. But so that's how I use it. And at the bottom, Jungkook posted a selfie, so I wrote about that very quickly. And then I do track what I eat, which is kind of unhealthy looking back on it. It's just a lot of... I don't know. Yeah, so I do that. I try to track my mood, but then the whole week I was just studying. So really your mood, you don't really have a mood. It's just, you're just buried under books. So it isn't really any mood. I do use the weekly to-dos, which is nice. And I think that's it. I don't have a lot to say. I try to track how many times I read the Bible. I actually read it every day except for Thursday, because on that day I was so tired I immediately passed out in bed. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't mark this in. This is weird. Let's do that now. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, that's how I use my week, my weekly pages. And this is the current week. Before on this page I had my multi-liners, the mult-liners, and I brought this pen as well. But because now I bring this more outside, I switched to my Coletto, because I can have different colors in here. So I'm still trying to figure out how I want to color code, things like that. But just the for me, this concept of just writing down in one word or two what I'm doing really helps me. I don't know why, it helps me look back on the day and see how I wasted my time. For example, yesterday I had my exam, so that means I did nothing for the rest of the day because I was suffering for the whole month of June, and I was just burying myself. So yesterday I just took a free time after I had my exam. I filmed a lot of videos, and then I just indulged in BTS and journaling, and that was so nice. So that was a good day, and I just don't want to waste my days away. I want to do something, even if it's just like this and journaling or something. So yeah, I don't know why. I don't want to ramble too much anymore. I just want to say I really enjoyed this planner so far. I really like the weekly pages. I have no use whatsoever for the tracking pages. I like the monthlies. I will be using the monthlies because I do track how many videos I post and things like that, so that is really useful for me. So for someone like me who does not track things, it's kind of useless. So it's kind of like added weight and added bulk, this part. But because it's really thin paper and it has a really soft feel. I don't know what kind of paper it is. It is not Tomorrow paper. It's the MIO paper, and I don't know what kind of paper it is, but it's super smooth and it does handle pen very well. So yeah, all in all, I really like this planner. You also have a few blank pages in the back. But so far I'm really enjoying this. Hopefully this isn't just the hype, like the initial love and then it dies down. I really hope this love stays and it keeps on helping me being productive and just helps keeping me be on track with time and stuff like that. I will definitely update you guys on whether or not it works and how I do this. You can see I have kept it very simple. I try not to decorate. I've seen so many beautiful decorated pages that I want to try, but you know, I feel like a planner for me has to be simple and functional and not all that jazz that I do in my journal. But we'll see how this works out. I'm so glad and so thankful to be able to be in the PR team. So I hope this has maybe sparked your interest, because I definitely love this planner a lot. I love it a lot more than the Travis Notebook, the weeklies. So that being said, I'm super happy with this, and I just hope that you guys yeah, saw it as my honest opinion. I do try to be very honest, like I said. So let me know what you think of the planner. If there are any questions, do leave them in the comment section. I will try to answer as best as I can. And all informations are down in the description box, as well as the shop link and all that. And yeah, I will update you guys on this beautiful planner. I love it so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean so much to me. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!